The Nissan 400Z we've all been waiting for might have just gotten its specs leaked out in Project Cars 3. Um, so take this with a big grain of salt. The numbers for this is 443 horsepower and 3,251 in weight. So I can believe the power because the Q60 Red Sport makes 400 horsepower, right? And with some years of engineering and improvement, it's not hard to make 450 horsepower out of that same engine with the turbos and all of that. It's going to be easy to tune, easy to improve upon. So 400. So that number is pretty reasonable in my opinion, and it's actually a pretty big jump from the Supra and the 370Z. The 370Z produced 332 horsepower, but I guess that's justified because like that car was released in 2008, so of course it would have that jump. But the weight, that's where I started to get a little bit skeptical. So we got 3,251 pounds. Just for reference, the old Nissan 370Z is 3,232 pounds. And that's a car from 15 years ago that has like limited electronics and other stuff, safety features, all that stuff that can make it heavy. The car that we can compare to what would be the next 400Z is the Q60 Red Sport, which is anywhere from 3,882 pounds to 4,047 pounds, and that's a heavy car. So Nissan definitely, they probably use the same engine, so they definitely didn't take any weight out of there. The thing that they might have done is maybe change some of the components and panels of the car to aluminum. Maybe they went in and took things out of the rims, suspension, the chassis, because we know that the 400Z is going to be a carryover of the 370Z chassis. So maybe they took things, made the same platform of the 370Z a little bit lighter. But also we know that the car is going to be like 5 inches longer compared to the 370Z. So I don't know. So it's going to be a pretty big feat if they can make the car that light, and it'll be a pretty good. And if they're offering it like 40 to 45K starting, that's going to be a steal for a lot of people. Like for reference, like so the Nissan GTR when it came out in 2008 was 3,800 pounds, and it had 485 horsepower, and we all know that thing was a beast. So this combo could be like such a good value for performance ratio. And if they still added things like the digital instrument cluster, the big displays, the infotainment screen, if they added any safety features at all to this car as the way that we're seeing it right now, they did lots of engineering to the chassis of the body to make sure that this handles really well. And if that's the case, Nissan should be commended, but we have to believe it when we see it. When the car specs are revealed, we'll be able to actually see the weight of this vehicle, and hopefully it might be somewhere in this ballpark, because that would be awesome. But it's just a quick news story, my opinions of it. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. Hopefully I'll be able to drive a 400Z in the future. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching.